Have you ever been afraid of buying an SUV only to end up feeling deceived? Believe me, it happens a lot. Like that SUV that seemed perfect on the test drive, but later, the engine starts failing, maintenance costs are sky high, and you wonder, what have I done? The truth is, many SUVs out there hide serious engine problems, and no one tells you this at the dealership or in the media. After extensive research and consulting experts, I've concluded which cars have the worst engines. Today, I'll show you the 3 SUVs with the worst engines in the American market. And that's not all, because right after, I'll reveal 5 SUVs with incredible engines, undoubtedly cars you can buy without fear. So buckle up, because this video is quite controversial. Subscribe to the channel and let's dive in. 1. Ford Explorer. Let's start with an SUV many people know and trust, or at least thought they could trust. The Ford Explorer is one of the most popular SUVs in the United States. It has presence, space, great features. But beneath that rugged exterior lies an engine that has caused headaches for thousands of drivers, especially the older versions with the 4.0 V6 engine, which were notorious for timing chain issues. And the worst part? This chain isn't just hard to fix, it's integrated into the engine in a way that, when it fails, the damage can be massive. There have been cases of overheating, seizing, and even complete engine destruction because of this. Even in newer versions, the Explorer still struggles with powertrain electronic failures and complaints of inconsistent performance. The SUV that should last for years becomes a magnet for repair shops and hefty maintenance bills. Result? You end up spending way more than you imagined and lose trust in the vehicle. If you want a reliable SUV, the Explorer isn't exactly the safest bet. And this is just the beginning. Because the next SUV on the list has a reputation that fools even car enthusiasts. 2. Jeep Cherokee KL. When the Jeep Cherokee KL was relaunched in 2014, it seemed like Jeep had finally nailed it. Bold design, refined interior, 4-wheel drive. It looked like the complete package. But it only took a few months on the road for owners to realize the problem lay at the heart of the car: the engine plus transmission combo. The 2.4 Tiger Shark engine, used in several versions, had weak performance, high fuel consumption, and constant complaints of vibration and operational failures. To make matters worse, the 9-speed automatic transmission, which was supposed to be a technological advantage, turned into a nightmare. Unpredictable gear shifts, jerking, sluggish acceleration, and even situations where the car would lock into emergency mode on the highway. Not to mention the recalls that terrified owners across multiple states. The driving experience, which should be safe and smooth, becomes a battle against technical failures. And the most dangerous part? These defects don't show up on test drives. They hit you only after the car is in your garage. By then, it's too late. If you thought you'd heard the worst, wait for the next model. It promises modernity but delivers an engine that truly disappoints. 3. Jeep Wrangler Renegade with the 2.0 turbo engine. When Jeep introduced the 2.0 turbo engine in the Wrangler and Renegade models, the idea seemed great. More power, better efficiency, lower fuel consumption. But in practice, this engine became a constant target of criticism. Owners report frequent overheating, cooling system failures, and abnormal oil consumption, even at low mileage. And the problems don't stop at the engine. The electronic sensors, ignition system, and even the transmission paired with this setup have shown instability in many cases. Result? An SUV that should inspire confidence ends up making the driver uneasy, especially on long trips or off-road routes. And the cost of maintenance, combined with the system's complexity, turns minor issues into major headaches. On paper, it's an impressive package, but in real life, it disappoints. If you value peace of mind in your daily life, maybe it's time to look elsewhere. And speaking of the right direction, now comes the moment everyone's been waiting for. Let's meet the 5 SUVs with incredible engines that truly deliver on their promises. Now that you've seen the worst, let's move on to the best. Models that combine efficient, reliable, and enjoyable engines. The kind that make you feel in control every time you turn the key or press the start button. If you want to avoid regret and invest in something truly worth its price, pay attention now, because these 5 SUVs with incredible engines might surprise you and perhaps even change your choice. 1. Honda CRV Hybrid. When Honda launched the hybrid version of the CRV, many people were skeptical. After all, a hybrid SUV? Would it really work? The answer came quickly, and it was a resounding yes. The CRV Hybrid has established itself as one of the most balanced SUVs on the American market. Much of this is due to the smart and efficient powertrain it carries. With a 2.0-liter gasoline engine and 2 electric motors working together, it delivers around 200 horsepower, enough to handle highways, city driving, and even uphill climbs with confidence. But the secret isn't just in the power. It's in how it delivers that power. The transition between the electric and combustion engines is smooth, practically imperceptible. You press the pedal, and it responds. No hiccups, no delay, no surprises. And the fuel economy? It's almost unfair to the competition. Up to 40 mpg in the city and around 34 on the highway, numbers that place it among the most economical in its class, without sacrificing performance. And as if that weren't enough, the CRV Hybrid is known for something Honda has always delivered well: long-term reliability. It's the kind of car you buy knowing it will last. It doesn't require unusual maintenance, has no history of major powertrain issues, and still holds great resale value. Ideal for families, busy routines, or anyone who just wants an SUV that won't let them down. Plus, the interior is comfortable, quiet, and well thought out. Nothing extravagant, but everything in the right place. 2. BMW X5. If you truly love driving, the BMW X5 is the kind of SUV that leaves no doubts. Just sitting in the seat, you can tell you're on another level. But what really makes this SUV shine is under the hood. The xDrive 40i version comes with an inline 6-cylinder engine that delivers 375 horsepower with impressive smoothness. It's the kind of engine that feels handcrafted, tailor-made. You accelerate and it responds with power, but without screaming. Without effort. And if you want more, much more, there's also the M60i version, which uses a 5.3 horsepower twin-power turbo V8. That's right, 523. With it, the X5 goes from 0 to 60 mph in under 4 seconds. We're talking sports car performance in a family SUV. And it's not just about power. The mild hybrid technology boosts efficiency and adds an extra push during acceleration, without compromising smoothness. All this is connected to a super precise 8-speed automatic transmission that almost seems to read your mind. The result? A safe, enjoyable driving experience that makes any journey feel shorter. And even with all this performance, the BMW X5 still delivers comfort, sound insulation, and a cabin that blends technology with premium finishes. Nothing is overdone, it's all just right. And BMW maintains a solid track record of reliability for this line, especially in models equipped with the B58 and S68 engines, which have stood out in recent years. If you're looking for an SUV that delivers status for real comfort and performance, the X5 is hard to beat. 3. Toyota 4Runner. Some people buy cars to trade them in after 2 years. Others buy them to keep and to trust. If you belong to the latter group, the Toyota 4Runner might be exactly what you're looking for. It's not the most modern SUV, nor the most fuel-efficient, but without exaggeration, it's one of the most durable in its class. The naturally aspirated 4.0L V6 engine has years of road experience, literally, and remains synonymous with toughness. No turbo, no complications. Just raw power and simplicity. And that's precisely what makes the 4Runner stand out. It handles heavy use, dirt roads, long trips, and still looks new after 200,000 miles. That's right. With basic maintenance, this SUV can go 300,000 miles or more without major headaches. Maintenance costs are predictable, the mechanics are well known and easy to repair, and Toyota's reputation keeps resale values high. Even with its traditional design, the interior is comfortable, with spacious seats, intuitive controls, and a solid feel in every detail. It's the kind of car you buy today, drive for years, and eventually pass down to your kid. The 4Runner is much more than an SUV. It's an investment in peace of mind. And perhaps the best compliment it gets from owners is, it just works, every time. 4. Subaru Outback and Crosstrek. Not every SUV needs to be loud, thirsty, or flashy to be amazing. Sometimes what truly wins you over is the feeling of safety, stability, and calm behind the wheel. And in that regard, few do it as well as Subaru with its beloved Outback and Crosstrek. Both come equipped with the classic Boxer engine, which has a unique trait. It sits lower in the engine bay, bringing the car's center of gravity closer to the ground. Result? More stability, safer cornering, and less body roll. Now pair that with Subaru's signature symmetrical all-wheel drive (AWD) system. You get constant grip even in tough conditions: snow, rain, wet dirt, gravel, and the best part, this AWD comes standard, not as an option. The Outback is larger, more comfortable, ideal for long trips and families. The Crosstrek is smaller, more urban, great for those who want agility without sacrificing confidence. And both share a DNA of durability. They're built to last for years, with affordable maintenance and a legion of satisfied owners who wouldn't switch brands. The driving feel is one of a car that's always in control, no matter the weather or terrain. 5. Acura ADX. Some SUVs impress with design, others stand out for performance. But what makes the Acura ADX special is balance. It may not be the most powerful on this list, nor the most luxurious, but it delivers a well-rounded package. Efficient engine, solid performance, and the reliability only a brand like Acura, Honda's premium arm, can offer. The ADX comes with a 200 horsepower 1.5L turbo engine, surprising with its quick response and smooth operation. Despite being a compact four-cylinder, it effortlessly propels the SUV, whether in the city or on the highway. Torque delivery is well distributed, and the CVT transmission, yes, a CVT, is so finely tuned it goes unnoticed in most situations, without the dreaded engine screaming effect many fear. This technical refinement shines in the driving experience. Light steering, suspension firm just right, competent noise insulation. All of this creates the feel of a more expensive car than it actually is. Inside, the ADX upholds Acura's tradition. Well-fitted finishes, a functional multimedia center, and a clean look that doesn't grow tiresome. And of course, many safety and driver assistance features come standard. No extra cost required. Fuel efficiency is also a plus. Even as a turbo SUV, it is efficient, with averages that surpass those of its direct gasoline-powered rivals. And since it inherits Honda's mechanical foundation, the maintenance network is extensive, costs are reasonable, and the durability is already well known. The Acura ADX is the perfect SUV for those who want something different from the usual models, but without taking risks with brands that lack a history in the US. It delivers that air of sophistication without excess. A discreet, reliable SUV that makes you feel you made the right choice every time you drive. Now that you've seen it all, the difference between them becomes clear. The three horrible SUVs might seem good at first, but they hide costly problems, both in money and headaches. Meanwhile, the five incredible ones prove that research pays off, because yes, there are SUVs that truly deliver performance, efficiency, and reliability. The secret lies in the details: real-world fuel consumption, affordable maintenance, durability, and most importantly, how the car makes you feel when you drive it. And tell me in the comments, which of these models have you owned or are curious to drive? Like the video, share it with anyone struggling with this decision, and subscribe, because here you'll always know what's truly worth it.